Greetings to the faith community of St. Joe's Parish. At the beginning of Lent, we were invited to step out of our ordinary routine in order to give ourselves time and space to reflect more deeply on the Paschal mystery. By fasting, praying, and almsgiving for 40 days, we were changing our way of being in order to ponder anew the suffering, death, and resurrection rhythm of our lives. Something the pandemic has forced the whole world to do in ways we never imagined a few weeks ago. The crisis, which has restricted our movements and limited our freedom, has compelled us to act and behave differently to ensure the health and well-being of the global community. Many people have found the government's call to stay home, to physical distancing, and to social isolation has created a void that is difficult to deal with in a meaningful way. And the tendency to define ourselves by our work and activity has heightened our feelings of separation and loss. Hopefully, as we adjust to this new reality, the demand to live more interiorly and apart will help us to recognize and affirm our interconnection that exists between creation, others, and God, a bond that is found beyond words and social activities. Something I experienced on an 8-day silent directed retreat many years ago in Calgary. On the first night, the retreat director invited the 20 retreatants to let the silence and prayer be our only interaction with one another, to respect the movement of the Spirit working in and among us. At the end of the retreat, I was amazed at my sense of appreciation and oneness I felt for the people on the retreat. Truly a transformative moment that opened my eyes and hearts to the goodness and beauty all around me. It is with this experience that I embrace the restrictions and limitations, knowing and believing that the Divine Spirit will find new and different ways to bind us together. As we live Lent this year without Mass and a reconciliation service, hopefully we will continue our fasting, praying, and almsgiving in ways that allow us to experience the oneness and goodness of God. May the void, which has turned our world upside down, be a transformative moment for us all, for all of us. For St. Joe's Parish, the government's restrictions during the pandemic has meant closing the office and canceling all events in the church. I think this will be the new normal for several more months. As you live these days to the best of your ability, may you experience the presence of Christ walking with you and overwhelming you with unconditional love. May Jesus' words and his own experience of suffering and loss as he approached his death on the cross be a source of courage and strength. Stay well, and God bless.